guys, welcome to Snowbreak Containment Zone. So with the recent Q&A with the live stream of the emergency live stream, they mentioned that they will be collecting feedback for future buffs for Fritia Turbo. So while we are making the devs cook for a bit, let's have our own wish list on what we expect, what we want added, what we want taken out, what we want changed. So right now, please put your comments in the comment section, suggestions on what you want changed with her kit. I'll be collecting all this data. Probably, if I can send them their way, I will send them your comments and your feedback. So, but before that, guys, I'd like to thank a couple of people part of the channel's membership. So thank you for supporting the channel. This helps me a lot, as well as you guys. If you feel that you want to help the channel, you may either join the membership or subscribe to this channel. And also, please do put a like to this video if you feel this video is informative. Okay, and now back to our regular programming. So to start off, from my end, I would like her 4-star gun. Let's equip her 4-star gun here. I have it with me. Okay, so her 4-star gun, Ebb and Wayne. This gun needs to be changed a bit, at least for the decreased stamina cost of dodge. Because again, even though if you level this up to tier 5, the 25% here does not change. So what I would suggest is they would increase this every tier it goes up. At least a minimum of 5% increase per tier. So at tier 2, she is at 30, tier 3, 35, tier 4, 40, and tier 5, she's going to be at 45. So that basically narrows the gap between the 25% and the orange tier weapon, which has a 75% decreased stamina cost of dodge. So take note of that, because again, this is a big disparity from 25 to 75. They have to increase it per tier that they are increasing this gun with, and it's easier to get copies of this gun. So basically, it's easy for you guys to reach up to 45% for those who are actually using the 4-star weapon, for those who are free to play. So again, that is number 1 on my wish list. Let us go back to the original gun and go back to her standard skill. Okay, the standard skill is it's okay, but there are a couple of details that I'd like to change. First one is increase in the supercharge. So supercharge is going to be the icon, the bullet icon in the middle. So 40, for every 40 you get one, supercharged square, signifying that you can shoot one bullet, supercharged bullet, with one that's one of those squares. Maximum of this is actually 120. So that's 40 times 3. So you can actually shoot at most 3 supercharged bullets. So I'd like to change this moving forward, because this would improve her, her chaining of attacks. Because for 3, it's really just a limited number of 3. Probably they could start with 4 at least. 4 supercharge with a maximum of 160. So that would be a good start. If they could increase it to more than 4, then I would be happier, or you guys would be happier if it goes that much. But again, 4 is going to be, it's actually 1/4 of it's 1/4 with 3 plus another 1, so it's 1/4. So 3/4 plus 1/4, from 3 going to 4. So basically, it's going to be a big help already with the additional extra bullet to fire before she has to run around again and charge her supercharge. Okay, and also I'd like to, if you can see here, damage taken decreases by 20%. This is in super shot stance. If they could increase this as well, probably a minimum of 30 or 25 at least. This would be beneficial for her as well, because again, it's negligible to get attacks from, from mobs, but from bosses, the attacks are very huge and the damage is very huge, and her HP is actually very low. So this would be appreciated if they put this up to 30% instead of 20%. Okay, so let's go to a gameplay where I will be showing you guys two other things that I'd like changed. Number 4 is actually an ADS mechanic. So right now, she doesn't have an ADS mechanic. She does hip fire shots from her standard skill. That ADS mechanic is actually, it doesn't make sense why you're gonna use it. It doesn't deal as much, so they can roughly, they can actually put a skill around that ADS mechanic. Since they already put a skill through the hip fire shot, they might as well put a skill through the ADS mechanic. I'm not sure how they're gonna do that, but that would be a big help, because right now the ADS mechanic or the ADS shot just doesn't, have any purpose with her kit. So let's go back here. I have Enya here because Enya will serve as a demo in our action later. So we already discussed 4. The last one would be the ultimate skill. I'm gonna show you what they call this. I'm gonna show you a demo of the ultimate skill while we are going through some content here. It's actually tied up to one of the skills of Enya, how I would look at what they call this, her doing her ultimate. So if you have Enya, of course Enya has a standard skill, so the ultimate of Fritia Turbo should function like Enya's standard skill, like that, because it would really require less aiming and just throwing those barbs out or those laser lights out. Because again, if you use the ultimate right now, her ultimate is really bad. I don't know how to aim it really. Again, the aim is really off, especially with the animation. If there isn't any animation and you just shoot it, don't know where it goes. It has an arc, and I don't know where to really shoot it. You can actually shoot it on the ground when they're near, but when they're far, it's really difficult to aim the ultimate. So I'd like the ultimate to run in a straight line. Again, only 2 were hit. Not really sure how they are, what they call this, how they are doing the arc for her. It's really weird. There you go. Again, not all are hit. So what is the arc on how you should you use her ultimate, or probably just change everything for her ultimate. So right now I just have to free up all of these dudes here. There you go. So with the mission complete, again, those are the 5 things that I would like to have changed with Turbo's kit. So again, the 4-star gun, scaling of 5% of the decrease in stamina cost for every tier. Number 2, standard skill, increase supercharge. Okay, limit from 120, probably have a minimum of 160. If they're generous enough, they could go 150. Standard skill, final damage decrease, the stance from 20 to 30. Also for number 4, add an ADS mechanic because we're not using ADS mechanic anymore. And the last one is the ultimate skill. Either change it similarly to what Enya is doing with her standard skill, as you saw earlier, or probably do something of an explosive thing, like similar to how they did Katya. Because Katya's other ammo, the one that has AoE, they actually repaired that. So if it looks like that, it could work as well, but less of an arc thing, but more of a straight line thing. Because again, it's difficult enough if you are sniping mobs heading your way, and you have to, adjust the height. And if you're not sure really on how many will you hit with your ultimate, I'm not sure people will be using it if they continue with that kind of ultimate skill. So with that said, guys, again, what do you think of her? What do you think of her kit? What buffs do you think that you suggest that can help with her being improved? So I will look at the comment section, probably hand it over to the devs if I have, if I can. I'm not promising anything. I'll do my best to, have your feedback given to the devs for, for the tweak or the buffs for Fritia Turbo. So, guys, thank you very much for staying this far. Take care. Stay safe. This is the Warden, and I'm out of here.